Bitcoin, gold, and the Minsky Moment, Novogratz on the end of fiscal complacency. Galaxy Digital CEO warns U.S. market is starting to behave like an emerging economy amid rising rates and soaring debt. The Minsky Moment is here, according to Mike Novogratz, CEO of Galaxy Digital, in a recent interview on CNBC. Novogratz noted that tariffs are playing a key role in reshaping the global security apparatus, while President Trump's return to the political scene is introducing fresh uncertainty into the markets. Although equities are down roughly 10% year-to-date, Novogratz believes that's insufficient given the scale of the global economic shifts underway. We're clearly in a risk-off environment, Novogratz said. Novogratz explained that Bitcoin, BTC, typically performs well amid macroeconomic uncertainty unless risk appetite completely evaporates. He outlined two major narratives driving Bitcoin: the macro story, reflected in gold's recent rally, capital flowing out of the US dollar into perceived safe havens, and the adoption story, which remains in its early stages. While institutional and retail adoption is still developing, Novogratz observed that Bitcoin is beginning to trade more independently of US equities. Novogratz also warned that the US is starting to behave like an emerging market, a shift not seen in decades. Interest rates are rising while the US dollar weakens, an unusual and concerning combination. While Bitcoin and gold are report cards on financial stewardship, Novogratz remarked. Novogratz referenced economist Hyman Minsky and said the US could be approaching a Minsky moment where deficits and debt levels finally matter. While sovereign nations have long been able to run large deficits without market backlash, that grace period may be ending. According to Novogratz, markets are signaling that the Trump-led policy push is too aggressive and unsustainable. Novogratz pointed to the enormous impact of even modest Treasury yield increases on the $35 trillion national debt, saying that a 25 or 50 basis point hike has massive implications, potentially costing more on an annualized basis than major savings programs like the Department of Government Efficiency. Disclaimer: this article, or parts of it, was generated with assistance from AI tools and reviewed by our editorial team to ensure accuracy and adherence to our standards. For more information, see CoinDesk's full AI policy.